Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I pray that you are feeling a tremendous amount of gratitude in the fact that you made it to Tuesday. Okay, sometimes it's like just that extra, that one day makes a big difference. Makes a big difference. So, anyway, hi. I pray all is well with you. Um, Topic today for our Kingdom Empowerment Nugget is: do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? I was scrolling through Instagram this morning and came across this video that somebody had shared of this young lady. The little girl looked like she couldn't have been more than maybe 12, 13 years old. Little girl. Um, and she was spitting fire. She was spitting fire, preaching the word. And I just, as I looked at her, and it was on point. Everything she was saying was just right on point. And I thought to myself, she was reminding adults, okay, of who they are in the Lord. And it was so powerful. And the thought that came to my mind was, do you know who you are? It's like when you know who you are, oh my goodness, forgive the background noise. When you know who you are, you carry yourself different. You present yourself different. You react differently to different situations and circumstances that may come before you. When you know who you are, you value yourself differently, and you will not allow anybody to devalue your worth because you know who you are. You know that you are worthy. Okay? You know that you are worthy. And so I want to encourage you this morning to do a deep dive in who you are. You are the daughter or the son of the King of Kings. You are a peculiar people because the word says you are, but you're also a holy nation. You hold the ability to be king and priest, queen and priest, ladies, if we will. But when I say king and priest, I'm not talking gender. I'm talking abilities that God has given us. The Word of God calls us sons of God. It's not gender related, it's positional. It's positional. When you know your position in God, you know that you have a seat at the table of authority. Why? Because you're seated in heavenly places already with the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. So you know who you are. You know that you have a right to sit at the table of authority because you know who you are. You understand that success is part of your inheritance, it's part of your DNA. And so we don't fail when we're connected to God. We have a learning experiences when we're connected to God. All right. There are times when we have to go through the process, and in the midst of the process, there's some really, really important things and nuggets that we have to learn. And it's also applicable for you learning who you are. Who I am right now is almost 69. I'll be 69 in 6 months. Ooh, 5 months. Okay. Anyway, when you know who you are, you handle yourself differently. I'm not who I was at 20. I'm not doing the things I did at 20. Lord, thank you. Because I know who I am. I've learned to value who God created me to be. I've said this before. Miles Monroe, Dr. Miles Monroe, he said, when you don't know the purpose of a thing, you will abuse or abnormally use it. If you don't know who you are abusing or abnormally using who God created you to be. So it's time that you take a deep dive and know who you are. And all of that is predicated on whose you are. Because you are, as I said, the daughter or the son of the King of Kings, not a king. Okay? I said this many times, and I'll keep repeating it. I'm not expecting the universe to take care of me aside from the fact that the creator of the universe has commanded it to follow my command. Did you get that? The creator of the universe has commanded the universe to follow my command. Why? Because when I speak in the power and the authority he gave me. So when I speak, the universe hears his voice, not mine. The universe hears his command, not mine. So again, know who you are. Know who you are. In the next month or two, I have a new book coming out dealing with the ecclesia, and our role as the ecclesia is powerful because you need to know who you are, the governmental authority that God has given you in this earth realm, and command it wisely and according to what he has called you to. So I'm excited about that. That's going to be exciting. But in the interim, do your deep dive and know who you are based on who God created you to be. All right? That's my nugget for today. I'm good. I'm good. I have released. Hey, Crystal. I love Crystal. Crystal will do notes all through my words. I love her. I love her. Anyway, you guys have an incredible day in the Lord. All right? Lord willing, we'll do this again tomorrow. God bless.